Okay. Hello. Hello, hello. Today, I've got something exciting, for me at least. Uh, we are going to be playing, I've tried it out a little bit for the past couple of days. We're going to be playing Pokemon Auto Chess, which is basically Teamfight Tactics, but Pokemon. And if you're wondering where I'm playing this, it's in Pokemon Unite. And if you're looking at this and saying, this doesn't look like my Pokemon Unite, like I'm used to playing here in the US, this is the Chinese client. China, for some reason, has this big, beautiful Pokemon Unite game. The game itself is different if you play regular Pokemon Unite. But they also have this game mode here, which, I think to be correct, I should be using the terminology that they use. So this actually is not Pokemon Unite. This is Pokemon Big Gathering, or Big Assembly, or Large Crowd. I found a few different translations of it. But Pokemon Big Assembly, Big Gathering. And the game that we're going to be playing today is commonly known as Pokemon Tactics, among the small community of people who know about it. But officially known as Hollow Grid Warfare Beta. So, with all of that being said, let's get right into it. I'm going to play a game. The main purpose of this stream today is, one, to play, because this game is fun. It's nothing crazy, but it is fun. And two, I would really like to... So, I'm going to show it quickly, and then we'll get into it. In the bottom right, I have these slideshows. Some Google slideshows that I have. I have them linked in the description. Let me turn down. Sorry, one second. I was peeking there for a little bit. We have these Google slideshows that were created by ribbonchu. Don't know who they are, but they have their Twitter there. So if you want to, you can go follow them on Twitter. They have these slideshows showing translations, English translations, of all of the traits. So we have Ice-type Pokemon, Water-type Pokemon, Psychic, Fairy, Star, Eevee, which is just all the different Eevee forms. Fire, Electric, Fighting, Dark, Grass, Rock, Dragon, Troublemaker, Behemoth. And those are kind of, I'm assuming that if you're here, you're familiar with TFT or Auto Chess. These are kind of the origins, essentially. And then we have the classes, which are Guardian, Speedy, Burst, Skilled, Support, Offensive, Universal, and that's it. So all of the Pokemon fall into usually 2 of these types, sometimes 3. Like all of the Eevees, I believe, fall into 3 types. Yeah, you can see the screenshots there, here at the top. So, yeah. Very similar to other common games that you might be familiar with if you found the stream somehow. And then there's also translations, very important, about the held items, also by ribbonchu, where they have basic information where Pokemon can hold up to 2 items, and the TM is a unique slot. I'll kind of get into this stuff during my gameplay, but we have the TM, Rocky Helmet, Leftovers, Buddy Barrier, Drain Crown, Weakness Policy, Muscle Band, Curse Bangle, King's Rock, Slick Spoon, Wise Glasses, Choice Specs, Rapid Fire Scarf, Choice Scarf, Curse Incense, Amulet Coin, Lucky Egg, Assault Vest, Covert Cloak, Smoke Ball, Charging Charm, Focus Belt, Rescue Hood, Quick Claw, and Chips. Also, if you're familiar with TFT or any other auto battler chips are like your +1s to your traits. So if you get a dark type chip, for example, you can get +1 dark type to your traits. Interesting thing about this game, you can only put chips on Pokemon of that corresponding type. So if you get an EV chip, you can only put it on an EV. And that's about it. TMs, I'll just go over it quickly and then I'll probably say it again in the game. Used to unlock special moves, only Pokemon of 2 stars or more can equip this. So when you 2-star a Pokemon, it makes it available to hold a TM, and then they get a special move. And you cannot pop it off, so once you put it on a Pokemon, the only way to get it off is to sell it. Of course, you can sell it and get it back, but that's the only way to get it back. So without further ado, I'll just get into it. I'm going to have this just open on the side while I play. My goal today is to try to 2-star as many different Pokemon as possible. Something interesting that you'll see when I get into the game is that when you 2-star a Pokemon, just like in Pokemon Unite, they have a branching path of abilities that they can use. And those abilities, you have a main ability that you use, that the Pokemon will use by default, and then the other alternate ability becomes useful when you 2-star it, or becomes usable when you 2-star it. So if you look at this, right, you have the main ability, and then you have the 2-star ability. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't need to 2-star anything. I can just look at it. But as far as I'm aware, there aren't translations for any of those. So I want to compile just a list of all of those. I like all of these. I don't really like you. Fighting type. Okay, so let's just go down the line. Ralts / Corellia / Gardevoir has these abilities. What do they do? Who knows? I only know what I've observed. Brokey has these abilities. Fennekin has these abilities. Obviously, if you're a Chinese speaker, you will know what they say. I am not a Chinese speaker, so I have no clue. Alolan Ninetales, or Alolan Vulpix, has these abilities. And they are very similar to the abilities in Pokemon Unite, but like the actual stats are the part that I'm more curious about. And then we have Squirtle. I need to make a choice here. Rescue Hood's pretty good. I'll show that on screen in just a second. Squirtle has... Oh, let's check the shop. Looks like we might just play water types here. Water type reroll is very strong. Squirtle has these abilities. I generally see people pick this ability, so I probably will as well. I think this one's more offensive, this one's more defensive, and Squirtle is something of a tank. We have Dewble, who has these abilities. Wonderful. The Rescue Hood, which is what I just picked. Let me find it. Gives you plus 150 defense, plus 150 special defense, and you recover 4 points of move progress every second, which is... Squirtle in particular needs 80. They all have different ones. And you increase all recovery and shielding effects of self and allies by 30%. So just having the Rescue Hood on any unit increases your entire team's HP recovery and shielding effects. That's really good. We got a Wartortle. I'm going to go ahead and switch the ability now. The other interesting thing to note is once you switch an ability, you cannot switch it back. So this War Turtle has this ability now. In perpetuity, as far as I'm aware. We got Jigglypuff. Their abilities. One looks like Sing, one looks like Dazzling Gleam. We got Score Bunny. Those are its abilities. I've never used this ability, so I don't know what it does. There's still lots of stuff we don't need for Econ. I'm not 100% sure Econ is a real thing in this game. I'm just playing as if it is. It seems to be. There's a lot of things about this game that are still mysterious to me that I haven't fully figured out yet. While I'm playing water types, I can just put up water types. Water type Pokemon attract huge waves that move toward the opponent. The huge waves don't actually start. Oh my god, I'm getting a million water types. The huge waves don't actually start until you have 5 water types. So this definitely is like a go deep kind of trait, and not a... Oh, this is a... I didn't know he was melee. This is a go deep kind of trait, and not like a splash kind of trait. We have... This guy... What the heck is this guy's name? Turns into Mamoswine, right? Yeah. Those are his abilities. One is picks you up, and then the other one, I don't remember. We got Machop, who has Cross Chop and Rapid Spin, maybe? We don't need those, so we'll sell them. Can make Econ actually. Just hold on to our water types. I'm trying to keep track of all of the Pokemon I've already seen. We have Lucario, Pikachu. We already looked at Dewble, so we'll look at Pikachu. It looks like Electro Ball. Is that a move? And like Volt Tackle maybe? And then Lucario. Those moves. I should also be looking at their ultimates, but they're special moves. I don't know what those do either. I just realized. This one looks like Quick Attack, but who knows with Pikachu. There is Rising Volt Tackle. Something like that. That's a move, right? Rapid Scarf. Rapid Fire Scarf. King's Crown. Cursed Essence. What does King's Crown do again? Or King's Rock, excuse me. Attack and Spadef. I don't know if we need that. Cursed Essence. Cursed Essence seems pretty good on Squirtle, but I would like a regen item. And Rapid Fire Scarf. Attack speed. I guess I'll take Cursed Essence. Put it on Squirtle. I almost didn't level. I really should have leveled there. Glad I got it off, but... Alright, Charmander. Fire Punch and Flamethrower maybe, or Ember? And then Fire Spin? I don't know, man. Rowlet's got these moves. And Shadow Sneak? Question mark? Dewble, I didn't look at his ultimate, so there's his ultimate. And his other abilities again. I already saw Pikachu. Mr. Mime, what do you got for us? I don't know Mr. Mime at all. So who knows what these do. And then that looks like Trick Room. Bye-bye. Well, the Ninetales, we know those. We got Aurora Veil as well. In the meantime, I'm crushing people, man. It's not even close. Knowing like a little bit about TFT takes you such a long way in these games. I really should have held on to a defensive unit just to bulk up my War Turtle. Because if we see The Guardians, they gain defense and speed F. So let's take a look at our water types. Oh, I forgot. Lapras is busted. What does Lapras need? Should have held that for her. Weakness policy? What does weakness policy do again? Each time you receive damage, gain a damage increase. I don't know. I think we might just go Wise Glasses here. I think we're just taking Wise Glasses. We've seen all of these. I don't think we saw that yet. Is anyone doing... Oh. I guess? Cramorant? Is that guy's name? It's a special attacker, so I'll throw those Wise Glasses on him. Give Wartortle our TM here. Give him the Wise Glasses. What are your abilities again? Those? I don't know what's better, so I just won't give you anything. We don't really have any good synergies. I wanted to put in Rowlet, but I missed. I have a little Ninetales instead. Alright, let's get rid of these. We don't need them. We saw Lucario's ultimate, right? We've got these. And then this. So the way I've seen a lot of people play water is reroll, trying to get 3 stars. I guess we might as well. 4 off of Squirtle. 5 off of Greninja. I'd rather have a Glaceon. So let's roll a little bit. We've been hitting just everything naturally, which is nice. Lapras is huge. Lapras is so good. Another Shroaky. Let's see Glaceon's moves. We got these. And this. Dora has these. Generally, I've been playing a lot of Dark. I think this move is really good over the other one. And this, I've never seen that. I didn't mean to level. Let's roll one more time. I'll take the Absol and Leafeon just to see their abilities. Absol. Absol's ultimate. Sylveon. Looks like a Sacred Fire and Draining Kiss, maybe? And whatever that is. Already looked at Leafeon? No. These two. Ultimate ability. Now we're just rolling for our water types here. We don't actually want Scorbunny 2. Umbreon is my favorite unit in the game by far. It's got whatever that is. Dark Pulse maybe. You can have that. This increases mana. And it's got this ability. I don't remember what these abilities are called, but this one is broken. We got this Pokemon whose name I don't even know. No joke. I don't know the name of that Pokemon. It's got these abilities. Could be really good. I don't know. And then this ability. And we got Sobble, who we definitely want to put in, but we're looking for our 3 stars. Not. Let's put them in anyway. Need our 5 water. We got these. This one, I think this one's Snipe Shot. And this one, I don't know what the heck that is. And then there's that one. And we would be very happy with, so I'm kind of torn, actually. A Blastoise would be nice, but also Lapras, I don't think we've looked at Lapras' abilities, because I would have talked about it. I'll take that guy. Lapras' abilities are these. I don't know, I'm assuming this is Paris Song. I don't know what it does. This one, I also don't know what it does. I think it's a heal. This ability is beyond broken. Like, every time there's a Lapras with some tank items and TM, it just, like, single-handedly carried the fight and never dies. It's so annoying. Look at Kubfu. I guess it's a water type one. It's got these moves. And this ultimate. Thank you, Kubfu, for your service. So anyway, after this call, I'm still in work mode. After this stream, I'm going to go ahead and Google Translate as much as possible from the video. Lefties, thank you. Have I hit a single Psyduck? I don't think so, because I would have held it. Those are Psyduck's abilities. That's its ultimate. I don't know what I want to do here. I think I want to roll, but also I just kind of want to level and hit Lapras too. Let's see. We'll take it slow. Because I think probably Cursed Incense plus Leftovers is best in slot on Lapras. And Lapras needs a TM. So I'm thinking I sell this Wartortle. When I hit Lapras too. Put the TM in the Cursed Instance on Lapras. And just win the game, probably. But if before I level, I hit 2 more Wartortles, 2 more Squirtles, and I hit 0 Laprases, then I will stick with Blastoise. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure I just want a Lapras. One other thing, very interesting, is that you have a team planner, just like Teamfight Tactics, and in-game it gives you your rolling odds on each level, which is very nice. This Lucario team keeps on killing my backline. I don't know how much it matters. My front line is pretty strong. I guess not strong enough, but it's pretty strong. Yeah, not quite strong enough. If it was Blastoise, it might be strong enough. If it was 2-star Lapras, it would definitely be strong enough. Put in Lapras. We're putting Psyduck in. We got our Cramorant. We got our Wartortle. I'm just going to reposition a little bit here. Put our Sobble in the corner because it fires in a straight line. So in the corner it has the best odds of hitting a bunch of people, a bunch of units. And now you see, I mean, you've seen it for a while, but now you see the big waves coming in. It is definitely occasionally. That's a Pikachu 3, and it did nothing. That's crazy. It did very little damage. You can see the damage charts as well. I popped it open at one point. Evidently, everybody on this team does magic damage, or special attack damage. They're all special attackers. I don't know if we saw Machop's ultimate. So cross chop, rapid spin, I think, and then close combat maybe. I would like, that's something of what I want. One more of those, please. And those are fine too. I just thought about it. Maybe there's a way in Client, probably not, to see all the Pokemon abilities, but I kind of doubt it. Smoke Ball, another Curse Essence. Or Curse Incense. Let's go Curse Incense, and then... Alright, Dragonite. Dragonite is very good. This ability, this first ability, plus his ultimate, he jumps into the backline and shreds everybody. It's crazy. Clefairy. Got Moonlight. Metronome, maybe? And then, I don't know. Moonlight again? I honestly don't know. I don't remember if we looked at Espeon yet. Need one more Squirtle. Espeon. Espeon. Don't think we've seen a Swinub yet. There we have. I forgot his name earlier. I don't think we've seen a Zeraora yet. Got a T-Tar and a Bound Sweet, so we'll look at those. Or whatever the thing is called. I think before Serena. There's Zeraora. We got a triple kick ice move, I forget what that's called. And stomping tantrum, I guess. And whatever that is. A triple axle. That's what that one's called. T-Tar. Earthquake and something. I don't know what this is. Dark Pulse. Superpower maybe? I don't know what that is either. Meanwhile, we're just casually winning the game. I think it's probably Rapid Fire. And the Sobble. Snorlax. Rest. Yawn. It's Unite move from the game, whatever it is. More Cramorant. Oh, we don't need Glaceon. Nothing. There's our Blastoise. Alright, so at this point, I'm just rolling for our units. I would like to hit Lapras 2, and then I'll level for another TM on Lapras. Honestly, that should just win us the game. Water types are very strong. I don't know under what circumstances you put the TM on Sobble Drizzile line. There's our Lapras 2, now we can level. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. We're not looking for a 5 cost anyway. So our money doesn't really matter here. I mean, Greninja would be nice, Cramorant 3 would be nice, but not necessary. Oh, we got Zapdos. I think it's very funny. Zapdos' cry is linked with, like, the noise from Pokemon Unite when it spawns. Very strange. But these are its abilities. And its ultimate. There's Unite ability. There's not much to do here. We can just econ up. You can watch Lapras in action. Lapras just runs around hitting everything on the field. Knocking them up. Causing chaos. Blastoise is virtually unkillable. So is Lapras. So it's not the most exciting fights, but they just sit on the field forever and don't die. This guy tied with me, but effectively lost because of my Lapras. Wise Glasses. You are doing special damage. You are utility. I'll give you this move. I don't know what it does. You can stay with your Snipe Shot. And I guess you can stay with this. I don't know if Parasong is better. It could be. Let's just roll for our 3 stars now. Double. 1 more Cramorant. 3 more Sobbles. 2 more Sobbles. And that's it. We did not get any stronger from last fight. This guy's got Lucario 3. Very interesting. I guess we got stronger because we have the Wise classes on Sobble now. Or on Drizzile. This guy's got Dragonite 2. With bad items, so we win. And then they're fighting each other. That guy lost. And oh, there's Sobble. I can't quite afford it. Hey, we got Inteleon. We'll see if Inteleon does anything. It did a lot last fight, actually. I'm just gonna smother him in the corner to try to stop Lucario from getting there. Look at that. Look at that Inteleon damage. There we go. Easy win. Easy win. plus 99 points. And that's basically it. That's the game loop. I crushed that lobby while not super paying attention. There are the rankings. I find it interesting because I don't think there's real ranks, but you get points for wins. And this person is top rank with 14,000 points. And I believe this came out about a week ago, maybe a little more. And this person has already racked up 14,000 points. Which I assume means they just don't lose. And after just about every game, as is normal with Pokemon Unite, you get some stuff. Get some little loot orbs to open. The bad thing about this is that they're all related to Pokemon Unite, unsurprisingly. So I'm gonna have a lot of stuff on this account if I want to play Pokemon Unite. But I don't particularly care. I'm just here for TFT, for Hollow Grid Warfare. All right, so we played. We played Water type, which I think is the easiest and probably the most boring, if I'm being perfectly honest. But also probably the most dominant. So this game, I want to play one of two things. There's one thing I always want to play, which is this Mon right here, Umbreon. I love me some Umbreon. We're just gonna go ahead and level here. Get this Rowlet. I either want to play Umbreon into Dark, which is what I typically play, or if we get an Eevee chip, I would love to try going full Eevee. So we'll see what that looks like. Since we have Umbreon here, I'm definitely going to prioritize a defensive item. We get a defensive item right now. I'm still fighting. Rough one. Kinda close, actually. Defensive item. Amulet was very good. If I can show you what Amulet is. Gain 1 additional point after each win. So that's like +1 gold per win. I just really like Curse Incense, and I can't not like Curse Incense. It's just such a good item. We got another Umbreon, which is huge. I think Psyduck is fine here. The best part about Curse Incense is causing damage will apply additional damage equal to 1% of the target's HP and reduce HP recovery. So it's, if you're familiar with TFT, which I'm assuming you are, it's Morellonomicon, plus some defensives, which is really nice. None of these really help me. But I think I'll level just for grass. I think I'll put it up here. So interesting thing about grass. So two interesting things actually. First is when you move a unit around, all those orange spaces are its attack radius. So you can see generally you want it to have like the front row available for it to attack. Leafeon is what I would like here. And then other thing, the reason I put Bulbasaur up there to potentially die is that grass-type Pokemon, they get these stacks that you can consume for prizes. I actually forgot that you can consume them for prizes, I'm not even going to lie. But you can consume them for prizes, and it's based on defeated allies. So when your allied Pokemon, allied grass Pokemon go down, you get a stack. And then as your number goes up, you get additional stacks per death. So you get double stacks, triple stacks, quad stacks, 5x stacks. So if you have 6 grass-type Pokemon, when one of them dies, you get 5 stacks instead of 1. So now our Bulbasaur should die here, and we got 3 stacks? Maybe I don't know how this works. Anyway. I've played grass a few times. I don't know how to consume this. I guess you click here. Huh. Pretty interesting. Interesting stuff. But that's not what we want to play this game. We want to play Dark. Or Eevee. Dark is pretty self-explanatory. Reduce the offenses and defenses of opponents, and the more Pokemon they knock out, the stronger their offenses. So when an opponent is knocked out, gain 1 Fear Aura stack. Only Dark Pokemon can benefit from the Fear Aura. So as you KO Pokemon... I don't want this. Buddy Barrier. So we got Slick Spoon, which is special attack. No matter what, I'm not doing a special attack build. We got Buddy Barrier. I guess we'll go Buddy Barrier here. Put that on Umbreon. So we were hitting. Not so much anymore. I'd like to level, but I want Umbreon 2 before I level, and I also don't want to spend a ton of money trying to find it. So I think we'll just sit here. I would love a Leafeon. I would love a... this guy. Forget his name. Zorua, right? It evolves into Zeraora, I know that. Or not Zeraora. It evolves into... Whoa. What's going on with me? Zoroark. It evolves into Zoroark. I think it's Zorua. Let me see an Umbreon here. Nope. That's pretty good though. There's that guy. I think I don't care about that, actually, because this is, yeah. I'll hold you for now. I would like to get support, because it's plus 10 HP to my Umbreon. Needs my main tank at the moment. I would have loved this Buddy Barrier to be lefties instead, but we gotta work with what we got. I think I'm gonna play out this game and then I'll need to take a little break, but I may just upload this for the sake of it to have oh, I really like King's Crown on this middle guy. It's not Decidui and it's not Rowlet, whatever his name is. King's Rock is very good. It causes target's defenses to get reduced by 240 for 3 seconds, so we'll just put that on Dartrix, right? I know Pokemon sometimes. We leveled. We're gonna roll it down for Umbreon 2, hopefully. There's Umbreon 2. We have no Leafeon, which is not great. And we're looking for Umbreon 2 so that we can put that TM on them. Because before they're 2-starred, we cannot put a TM on them. We're still holding the Psyduck. I wasn't really looking for other support Pokemon. I probably should have been. Actually, there's no other support Pokemon to look for. It's Jigglypuff or Clefable, which Jigglypuff I think is worse than Psyduck. I mean, Clefable is a legendary, basically, with 4 cost. So we're not hitting that. I would love a Leafeon. There it is. That's huge. Now we got our grass types back in. Grass types give us... I'm just leveling here, actually, to keep up momentum. Grass types give us healing on the whole team. Which is really nice. It's not a ton of healing, but it is healing. And this combo, I think it's anti-synergy, but I think it's also really good because you get the stacks if you're losing from your grass-type Pokemon, and you get the stacks from your dark-type Pokemon if you're winning. That is a very early Zapdos. That's a really early, that's probably just better than this Psyduck, who's giving us just support. But yeah, if you're losing early, you're getting those grass stacks and it helps you cash out later on. And if you're winning early, you're getting these dark stacks and it just makes your late game that much stronger. Because if you're playing dark, you're playing all the dark type Pokemon. So any stacks you're getting are helpful throughout the entire game. You want to get dark up as early as possible. Same with grass to an extent, but you're not sad if you don't get it up early. And then Eevee, I was looking at that earlier. I wanted to talk about it. Eevee does a bunch of different things. It's actually so interesting as a trait, but I haven't seen anyone pull off a good team with it. That is the Clefable. That's... Okay, I guess we're leveling again. But you get 10% damage with 2 Eevees, 10% damage reduction with 3. 4 move progress when dealing a normal attack damage. So again, you have move progress is basically mana. You have 80 mana on this Eevee. So every time they're autoing, they're getting 4 extra move progress. Times 5 is plus 30 move damage. So whenever they do a move, plus 30% damage. And then times 6. And when using a move, a meteor will spawn and attack a random opponent, which is insane. Like, what the heck is that? I'm gonna throw this on Leafeon. That should go on Clefable. It's fine. He's still fighting. This guy is struggling. Look at his board. That is not a board. Compared to mine, and I'm about to level again, just to put in this Clefable. Holy, this is rude, what I'm doing to these people. These people that don't know what they're doing. gonna put the Zora over here. Zora is such a awkward unit because all of the dark type units are melee, so playing them all together is really weird. You want Umbreon front and center to tank everything, because it's even a better tank than Tyranitar, believe it or not. But since everything is melee range, everything wants to run into the fight. So you kind of have to put everything back or off to the side and let Umbreon sit up at the front to take all the damage. Umbreon also, with Curse Essence and its abilities, it wants everything as close to it as possible during the fights. I'm just fully replacing you. There's an argument to be made to take out my Zapdos. How much did Zapdos do? Zapdos did a decent chunk. But it might just be better to stack up my dark types right now. Like, look at this positioning. I want everything to hit the Umbreon. But my Leafeon is melee, my Clefable's melee, my Absol's melee, my Zora's melee, like everything wants to be up front and in the fight. And this unit is just crazy. Like, the amount of damage it does, even into the late game, is so good. Even if you don't get Decidueye, I almost never get Decidueye, I'm just running Dartrix. Dartrix does damage, man. Scarf is quite good on Dragonite, who I usually like to tech into this comp toward the end of the game. Do I have a roll here? Maybe get a dark type? That wasn't worth it. What do you have? King's Rock? Yeah, let's throw rapid fire on you. I think I'm going to swap sides here. Just so that he's more in the corner. Absol over here. Put Zora over here just to make him walk farther. Oh, there was a T-Tar in the shop. I would have liked to put T-Tar in for 4 dark. Probably just over Zora. Zora's doing nothing. Honestly, I don't think Leafeon's staying around for a long time. Like, our current EV buff, oh, that's Absol too. Our current EV buff is plus 10% damage on EV, and EV's not, I mean, EV's doing damage, or EV, Umbreon's doing damage, but Umbreon's not our damage dealer. So I think it's just that. Oh wait, let's cash out. That is a terrible... I've never cashed out grass before. 10 is not worth it, man. Do you get a 1 cost? Look at our Dartrix go, man. It was getting targeted by the Lucario the whole fight. Lucario was their top damage dealer. It did not die. That's some good stuff. There's an argument for that. How much healing did Clefable do? 1,000? Never mind. Clefable's busted. And then at this point in the game, I think this type of positioning is probably best. Just put your tanks up front. Put your melee guys behind them so they don't get targeted first. And leave your Dartrix in the back. Look at that Moonlight. Oh, baby. There's probably better positioning I can do here, even. It doesn't really matter, because I'm so strong. Oh, my Rescue Hood. I think the better, quote-unquote better positioning is this. It's kind of tricky with the board layout, but I think it's this. Something like that. So they stay clumped better. It is Rescue Hood, correct? Rescue Hood. Okay, I'm not saying the wrong name. Buddy Barrier. What doesn't have an item? Buddy Barrier is fine. Another Absol, sure. I don't know what these do, but you can have that one instead, my friend. And I think I'm just leveling here. I'm not even using the TM, just for the roll odds, but I would like a Dragonite. I mean, I'll take a Zapdos too. I guess I'm looking for Absol, even though Absol's got 0 items. Oh, whoa, what the heck is Articuno? This guy full ice? Whoa. I've never seen Articuno before. Whoa, that's sick. I'm not even mad. Summon Articuno after 10 seconds? What the? That's so cool. And is Clefable too? May not be long for this world, but we have it. Million Clefables. Tyranitar 2, but I'm out of money. So I think that means we say bye-bye to Zapdos. We're not running it. I think we're putting that on... I think this positioning is actually worse now that I'm seeing it play out in a couple of fights. I don't think it's better. I thought clumping would be better. Another Rescue Head? Sure, bro. Stay alive longer, I guess. Coming from this side. You can stand there right in front. Yeah, I like that. A little unconventional, I'll admit, but I think it's good. Okay. The problem is our comp is slow, so it lets Articuno come in and start blizzarding. But we weren't that slow that time. Guess we've got a bunch of extra damage from all of our upgrades. That was too slow. We got 2 more Clefables, sure. Okay, maybe we're not playing Dragonite. We're 2 off of Absol, 3 off of Clefable. I mean, these fights, I need them to go fast. I think this is our new positioning. I might end up just putting Dartrix center back instead of left back. Because I want him to get moonlighted. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. Nothing. 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 Nice. Good to roll down. And then, we're so ahead, but Moonlight's so good. I don't want to... Look at this. Look at this healing. 4,000 healing. Oh my goodness. T-Tar did some damage there too. What the heck? My no item T-Tar? I guess that's from the full dark stacks. Oh yeah, look at that healing. Oh, that positioning is so much better. Look at that moonlight. Okay. Insane. But yeah, thank you for watching my proof of concept stream here. Played a couple of games, got a couple of firsts. And yeah, I'll be back. It won't be so tutorialized next time I play, and next time I'll probably just play. But this was very fun. And obviously if people join and they have questions, I'm willing to answer. So I'm going to keep playing this game. And if it gets traction, it gets traction. So I'll see everyone around. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.